So over the last couple of weeks, I've been training in everything from defensive shooting to my recent start with jiu-jitsu classes. I had a guard ask me the other day, "What are you trying to be a police officer?" And I said, "No, but what exactly do you think we signed up for?" Stay tuned for today's debrief. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Atypical Security Guard, and I want to thank you for joining me for today's debrief. As always, if you're getting any benefit from the videos that we are uploading, please like, share, and subscribe. You can just hit that little button that's right there, and I would truly appreciate it. Guys, listen, I want to build a community for security guards and law enforcement professionals. So if there is any question that I can answer for you, simply send an email to this address right here, and if I shout you out on my channel, I'll actually send you something. It might be a t-shirt, could be a patch, could be anything. But today I want to ask you guys a simple question that was asked to me almost 20 years ago. What exactly do you think you signed up for? Well, so some of you might know this and some of you might not, but I was actually in the military. That's right, I got out in 2000. When I was a kid, I was not a very good student, and my father made it very clear to me that I was to leave the house after I graduated and either go to college or find somewhere else to live. I didn't really have a lot of options, so I chose the military, and being kind of afraid of everything and everybody, I chose what I thought was the easiest path, which was the United States Air Force. Now, from 1996 until 2000, for the most part, it was peacetime. I was involved in a situation that happened in Kosovo in 1998, and I'll actually show you a picture of me meeting President Clinton right here. That's my one claim to fame. But here's the deal. When I signed up for the military, I had no intention of going to war. A lot of people that I knew from my high school that had joined the military, they were doing it to pay for college. Some people were just making pretty good money and they were having a good time partying, hanging out with the college girls, and I thought that I would do the exact same thing. So when I went in to actually sign my paperwork, thinking that I was going to do a 4-year commitment, when I looked at the paper and started to kind of read the fine print, it said 6 years. And I thought to myself, 6 years. So I asked my recruiter, I said, "Hey, what gives?" She said this was a 4-year commitment. And he goes, "It is a 4-year commitment, but you have 2 years of what's called inactive reserve." He goes, "But listen, don't worry. It would take an act of something similar to, say, I don't know, Pearl Harbor, for the United States military to call you back. You're going to only serve your 4 years. You don't have anything to worry about." And I signed the dotted line. Now, I separated honorably from the United States Air Force in August of 2000. I had a family, then I was married, I had a son, I had a daughter that was just born, and I moved to Kansas City, Missouri, and I bought an $80,000 house and started a full-time job, and my wife at the time started teaching at a local school. And 1 year later, September 11th happened. That's right, something that was very much along the lines of Pearl Harbor. And there on that day, as I watched the Twin Towers fall and I watched the Pentagon be attacked, I thought to myself, oh shit. And guys, it wasn't long before I received a letter in the mail that said, "Senior Airman, you are required to check in with your last base. You are not to leave, you are not to go anywhere without notifying your base. You are to stay within the state. You are still under the United States military umbrella for 1 more year." I contacted my sergeant back at my old unit and I said, "Hey, listen, I've got a family, I've got a house, we just had a brand new daughter, I started a new job. What exactly am I supposed to do? I have a family, I can't leave them, I can't go to war." And my sergeant asked me simply, "What the hell do you think you signed up for?" And I want to tie this all into security training. Guys, listen, so many times I see people and I talk to them and I say, "Listen, I'm taking classes for defensive shooting. I'm starting jiu-jitsu. I'm going to a stop the bleed class. Would you be interested?" in joining me. And a lot of the guards that work with me, a lot of the guards that I'm interacting with, they say, hey, what are you doing? Do you want to be a police officer? If you want to be a cop, go join the academy. But my question to them and to anybody that's watching this, what the hell do you think you're signing up for? Guys, listen, we are in the middle of a global pandemic. We have more people that have lost their jobs now in the last year than almost any time in history. Right now, the ability to feed your family, the ability to make ends meet for a lot of people is absolutely at the rock bottom. And for a lot of people, whether it's retail theft, whether it's robbing a bank, whether it's holding up a store, a security guard might be the only thing between that person's windfall and stopping them. And guys, that's you and that's me. We have to take this profession seriously. And one of the things as a security guard that I've noticed from myself, from other people, is we want that respect. We don't want to be treated like Paul Blart. We want to be treated like, some typical security guard. And that's why I call myself the atypical security guard. We want that respect, but we have to also take the approach that if we want that respect, we have to gain that respect. And if we don't take our job seriously, why would anybody take us seriously? But guys, even more than that, if you want to make sure that you go home, you want to make sure that you're there for your family long term, you've got to take what we're doing seriously. You are not the tip of the spear, but you are a part of the spear. We are a part of that spear. And I think that it's very important, and it's high time that we as security guards start taking our profession more seriously and start seeking out the instruction and the training that could be the difference between us going to the hospital or us going home. I don't mean to say this to have a somber attitude or a somber mood, but I'm hoping to motivate you guys, because I've been motivated. I've been reinvigorated by starting this jiu-jitsu journey, by starting this medical journey, by trying to learn as much as I can to do my job the absolute best. And I hope that you guys will take that advice and also seek out that training yourself. So that's today's debrief. I hope that it's hitting some point, and I hope that these videos are helping you guys. And I really, really, really want to see this community grow. So please make sure you reach out to me. Make sure you comment. Make sure you share. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. And as always, be great. All right?